as you may have heard on the news today, Tuesday, December 11th, that they have decided to ship the final shipment in the world of Twinkies to Chicago.
Right here!
We stocked out every jewel.
Well, actually, first of all, we heard about this morning. I'm like, gotta go. But then we're so busy studying for finals and our juries that it just hit me while we're studying at about 8 o'clock. I'm like, forgot about the Twinkie. But oh no.
She calls every jewel in the area. She doesn't even say hello. She's like, do you have Twinkies?
Get to the point.
Some people hung up on her, and some were very nice.
The guy at Southport was really mean. I just asked about Twinkies.
Don't go to the Southport
He didn't
jewel.
say anything. He just hung up.
The nicest people were at the Paulina stop.
Shout out to Yvette. She's the best.
We got the last Twinkies in the world. And there's some people selling Twinkies on eBay for $20 million. If you don't believe me, you can go look.
That's eBay.com. And then we get there, and, there's this crowd of people. I'm like, are y'all there for Twinkies? And they're like, yeah. And then there's this, creepy guy. He's like, oh, there's a line over there. I'm like, I'm not stupid. You look strange. There are some people trying to get rid of the competition. I'm like, oh, no.
So this lady runs in, and she's like, the truck arrived, it's here! She's freaking out, and us not thinking that, oh, the Twinkies are gonna come through the door, and we are not by the door. So they come in, and just a swarm of people just attack the thing. I couldn't even find her.
I saw people running. She's in the middle of a text. I'm like, Liz! I go, and I'm running! And I almost had this full pallet of I don't know how many Twinkies, but and people, I was grabbing it, people started taking them out there. I'm like, oh, screw the pallet. I got 4 boxes.
So, we will be saving these boxes. They are Christmas edition, and the back is conveniently located like this, so you don't have to figure out which way. You can just keep turning it, and it's very convenient. It says they expire in 2010.
He has Holly on his little cowboy hat.
They expire December 2010.
But don't they never expire? Because there's that show. What's it called? The Fresh Prince show. You know that show? Or I guess
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, that show. And this guy, he brings out this time capsule thingy, and it's oh, it's a box from my college years, and the guy's old, out of college, 20 years probably, and there's a Twinkie in there, and takes it out and eats it. They only have to put an expiration date just to please the FDA.
You can open it. It's a little jewelry box. So I guess that can be a second. I guess that can be a second use for your Twinkie box. Damn. He's very happy, and this is not the actual size, if you're wondering. That is. So yeah, that was our epic adventure.